and welcome to Incredible Transformation. Today I'm going to talk to you about sharing. I'm going to start this week and it's going to be on sharing. And I'm going to talk about the church in Jerusalem, the new church that was being established, and how they shared so many things. But today I'm going to talk about you can't outgive God. This is a story that I found. It's about a little church in a small town, and this was in the late 1970s, and the church had about 80 people in it. So it was a fairly small church, and it had a need. They needed roof repairs. And they didn't know how they were going to get the money for this because it cost about $4,000, which in today's dollars is about $15,000, which is a big amount of money for a church with only 80 people in it. But the board decided, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this. But they didn't know where the money was going to come from. But they prayed about it and they decided, okay, we've got to do this anyway. And so the next day, this dear woman of God, whose husband had just died, and she decided to sell off some of the family land, and she wanted to give 10% to the church. Guess how much she got for the land? She got $40,000 for it. So she gave them the $4,000, the exact amount of money that they needed to get their church fixed. So with faith and prayer, they got the money that they needed to fix the church, and it was just a plain old miracle that God gave them. That's all I can say about it. God is in the miracle giving business. But this is not a coincidence that this happened. It's called a God incident. God ordained it to happen because He knew that this church building needed to be fixed. So can you outgive God? I struggle with this a lot, with my finances and putting them in the hands of God, because I always think I can outdo Him, but I cannot. I have to put every bit of my life in the Savior's hands. So, are you doing that today? Are you putting every bit of your life in the Savior's hands? Are you trusting Him for everything? For your finances and your health and everything that is in your life? You do that and He will bring you a God incident and bring a miracle to your life so that you can have the healing, the finances, and everything that you need. So thank you so much for listening today. I hope you continue to listen this week as we talk about sharing and sharing with each other as Christians.